Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. I hope you're all well. I'm here again. Yes, I do know that I've had 2 vlogs out in 2 days, but I forgot all about my So Fruity one, so I'm sorry, but you're going to get me twice this week. And today's vlog is all about a collaboration that I'm doing. So I'm doing 2 collaborations at the moment, not including my Northern Soul Sisters stuff. And I haven't done that for quite a while, so it's really, really nice. And the reason this kind of came about is because I got a certain fabric, this other person got a certain fabric, and I kind of got in touch and said, we need to make this fabric up ASAP rather than it languishing in our stash. And the person that I'm doing it with is the lovely Becs from Becs Sews. So we have very similar taste in fabric, let's just say that. So basically every time she does a bit of a fabric haul, I'll message her and say, yes, I could have all of those. And she does the same with me. So it's always quite funny. So when I saw that she'd bought this fabric, it didn't surprise me at all. And I obviously already have this fabric, which is this one here. It's very creased because I have actually washed it already. But yeah, I think this is possibly one of my favourite fabrics in the whole wide world. And I know I've mentioned it, I think, in about 2 or 3 vlogs so far. But I am an ambassador for Rainbow Fabrics, and they had this on one of their recent drops, and obviously it was the first thing I chose because I was just absolutely in love with it, because it is just so me. Pink and red, leopard print, you name it. And viscose, which is my favourite fabric. So yeah, I was really, really excited to receive this, and it's such beautiful quality as well. It feels really, really lovely. Now I've got 3 meters of this. And then, yes, I saw Becs had bought it as well. So I messaged her and said, come on, let's do something together to make sure that we make this up, because I can see us both in this fabric without a doubt. I think Becs isn't too much into pink, but she does like red and pink together, whereas red and pink is just literally my 2 favourite colours put together, so I can't go wrong, can I? So what we thought we'd do is we'd probably pick a few patterns out for kind of inspiration, have a bit of a chat with you guys about it, and then we'll go away, decide which one we're going to make it up, and then we'll do a bit of a reveal vlog as well. Now, if you are interested in this fabric and you do absolutely love it, I've been on and had a look, and they do still have this fabric at the time of me recording this. So if they still have it in stock by the time this is released, I will link to it down in the description box below. And don't forget, if you do want to buy some, I think it's £7.99 a metre, so it's very reasonable anyway, but you can get 20% with my discount as well. So if you did fancy some or any of the other products that are on there, use the code VIP Ruan. I'll pop it along here and in the description box, and you'll get 20% off as well. Bargain. That is an affiliate link, so I do get a little bit of commission as well if you purchase anything, just to let you know. So yeah, that is the fabric. Now, it's a very summery fabric, I would say. I know you can kind of wear that kind of colours in the winter and vice versa and things like that, but I would probably wear that mostly in the summer. So I've picked out 3 dress patterns, obviously dresses, and 2 of which I've already got, and 1 which is new to me, but I've been wanting to make it for quite some time. I am very undecided. I have not, at this point of recording this, decided which pattern I'm going to make. So maybe you could comment down below and let me know which one you think would be more appropriate for me, or which one you think is your favourite, and that might give me a bit of a skew towards one rather than the other. We shall see. So number 1 pattern, which I thought would be beautiful for this, and I've already got it, is the Nina Lee Kew Dress. It is so cute. I've just seen as well the gorgeous Rachel from Stitched Up. She's just made the Kew Bellow, do they call it? It's like the Kew Dress, but in a jumpsuit as well. So that could be a potential as well. I need to slim down. I wrote my list out of all the patterns I wanted to make this fabric, and it was about 20 long. So these are the top 3. So I thought that might be really, really pretty. And it comes in loads of different styles. So it's kind of like a V-neck dress, and then it's buttoned all the way down, which I love. It's nipped in at the waist with a couple of darts, and then it's gathered here up towards the shoulder. And then you can do these really cute short sleeves, or you can have it with just straps, or you can have this, I can't remember what they call that. I wonder if it says on the back of here. You'll all be shouting it at me now. What is it? Where you're showing a bit of shoulder. Can't remember. And it doesn't say on here. But yeah, I thought that is super cute. So it says, Kew is a dreamy blend of vintage and contemporary elements inspired by the balmy ups and rainy downs of British summertime. That is about right. Version 1 has ruched sleeves for those cooler days, which is this one. Version 2 is hot weather ready with the option of on-trend cold shoulder sleeves. Yes! That would have driven me insane. Cold shoulder sleeves, but I'm assuming you can also just take that off as well. And version 3 is a skirt adaptation. So on the back, you might be able to see here, you can actually have it as a skirt as well. For all three, version features an elegantly flattering high-low hem, so it's higher at the front than it is at the back. All three options close with a front button fastening and are finished on the inside with facings as well. So all you need for this is some buttons and a bit of lightweight interfacing. So I'm thinking that might be an option. If you want to know sizing on this one, it comes in a size 6 to 28, which is a bust of 32 to 54, a waist of 24 to 47, and a hips of 33.5 to 57. What do we think? I think that'd be a really nice combination. A little cheeky little dress, and I'm liking the little cold shoulder idea. Don't know why I had to do that when I was talking about it, but anyway. Option number 2 is a pattern that I don't have and have talked about it quite a bit before, and that is the French poetry. I'm going to crucify this now. Pleiades dress? I don't know. Is that how you say it? I don't have this one, so I'll be popping some pictures in anyway. There is version 1 and version 2, but version 1 is the one that I have fallen in love with. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, it's a V-neck, which is unusual for me because I very rarely wear a V-neck, but I'm loving that at the moment. And it's got 4 different sleeve options, which is brilliant. So I think one of them's a short, one of them's a long, one of them's got like a beautiful little bow that you can put on, and then the other one kind of comes down to here and then it's got like a bit of a poofy bit on the end. Technical term. But yeah, it's V-necked. It's gathered at the top of the shoulder, quite similar to the Kew dress as well. And you can have it tiered or not tiered. To be tiered or not to be tiered. So you can have it just one length, or you can put a tier on the bottom of it as well. And it's got little buttons down the front, and it's just, I think it's really flattering. How it's cut under the bust, I think, will help my mum tum. I call it a mum tum, but it's probably more like a McDonald's / chocolate tub as well. But yeah, so that is option number 2, is the French Navy Pleiades dress. I'm saying it wrong, I know I am. And then number 3 is one of my favourite patterns. So I do have this. I don't know why I'm pointing at you. But I'm going to do a hack of it, if that's the one that I choose. So one of my favourite patterns, as you know, if you've been following my channel, is the Saltwater Slip by Friday Pattern Company. I love, love, love this. And I think I've got 4 now. I think I've got 4. But I talked a while ago, and I can't remember what vlog that was on, it was quite some time ago now, about doing a hacked version, and I've seen 2 hacks of it that I really love. One which is an older hack that I'd seen, and then one that they've only just kind of started talking about. So one of them, instead of having just the plain binding round here, it's kind of cut under the bust, and then it's all ruched around the bust, and I think that looks beautiful. I think it's really flattering, and I think it's very feminine. And this part of my body is the slimmest part of my body, so I'm like, let's get some more eyes up here rather than down there. Do you know what I mean? Makes me sound like I want everyone to look at my boobies, but I don't. So I was thinking that would be really nice for this fabric. So it'd be all ruched around the top, and then it would flow out nicely with little slits in the side. I think that would be absolutely stunning in this. The other option is a more recent hack that they've just talked about, which is where they drop the waist of it, they add a tier, and they also make it a bit more A-line. But I'm worried, because I haven't looked into this yet, that there might not be enough fabric in 3 meters to be able to do that one. So I need to have a look into that in more detail. But Friday Pattern Company do have all tutorials on their YouTube channel, and they have all their hacks on there as well. So it's really good if you're a visual learner like I am, and you like to kind of have your hand held. So I need to go and have a look at that just to see whether I'll be able to get it out of the fabric anyway. From a sizing point of view, it's brilliant. Friday Pattern Company are always great. They do 2 cup sizes in this pattern, so a B, C cup and a CD cup, and it goes from an XS to a 7X. So that bust is 32 inches all the way up to 60 inches. So they've always been very size inclusive, which I love about them. So I suppose that's a couple of options really, isn't it, on the Saltwater Slip? But I've never ever, I don't think, hacked a pattern. I don't think I have, that I can remember. I'm not, I think I've said to you before, I'm like that in the kitchen as well. I'll just do whatever the recipe tells me to do. I won't wang some extra of this in and a bit of that in, and it doesn't work for me. So hacking something would be something different for me to do as well. And I do want to try and push myself a bit more this year. So there are 3 different dress patterns. What do you think? Do you think I should even make a dress with this fabric? Have you got a better suggestion that you think I would look better in? Please do let me know. But keep in mind I have only got 3 meters of the stuff. Although I am potentially going to buy more just so that I have it as a backup. It smells really nice because I've washed it. So yeah, so we've got number 1 is the Nina Lee Kew Dress. Number 2 is the French Poetry Pleiades dress, and number 3 is a hack of the Friday Pattern Company Saltwater Slip. Let me know your thoughts, people. Just so that you know, so before I go, because someone will ask, I am wearing the deep back Hermann tee by Sewing Machina that I bought a long time ago, the pattern from Makerist. I think when they had, you know, every now and again they have like their $2 sale, it was in that, and it's got like a really cheeky back. And I love it. It's a very old top that I made, must be at least 2 years ago, but I wear it all the time. This is a lovely viscose jersey that I got from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door, and I love it. And whenever I wear it, someone asks me where I got it from, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, it's an old top. I'm so sorry. But it does remind me of a similar fabric that Minerva have something like this. I'm sure they do. And they do all theirs in different bases, cloth bases now, don't they? So anyway, I digress. So that's my plans. I've got 3 different options that I need to decide which one I'm going to make. And then I think we're going to try and get this done for the end of the month. No pressure on ourselves though. We'll see how we go. But hopefully we'll be able to reveal all soon. So I hope you're all well. I hope you've had loads of time to sew, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye.